in my view, AI, so at least whatever we are building, is not to take jobs, but to complement the jobs.
Hey everyone, it's Jen Foster here with the Elite Expert Insider Podcast. We're really excited today to be interviewing Roshini Karunaratne, or I still said it wrong.
No worries.
Karunaratne. There we
There you
go.
go.
Oh
There
my
you go.
God, Karunaratne. I think I got it. Roshini, thank you for coming. We're going to be talking about how she started her company in California there, and we're going to be diving into kind of how she started her business and how she started this software consulting firm. So, welcome.
Thank you so much, Jen. It's great to be here. And thank you for this opportunity. I'm so excited to share my experience over the years and then, yeah, add value to the community. Yeah, so again, I'm Roshini Karunaratne. So you said it perfect. Um, you can call me Roshi. And I'm the founder and the CEO of Virstack LLC. So it's based in California, to be precise, it's in Southern California. We are in Orange County in Irvine, city of Irvine. Yeah, just love it here. And we started the company like 5 years ago, and we've been scaling up with the products that we have. Just to
What
give you a
did,
little brief, yeah.
yeah, tell us why, why did you want to start a software company? What was the idea and how did you get to this spot?
Oh my God, that's a great story. I am not in software. I'm originally from electrical engineering background, and I used to work for Verizon, Ericsson, designing base stations.
Mhm.
So it is a completely different industry. And I haven't, in school, I have studied some software engineering for my degree, but
Mhm.
I haven't worked in the industry. I don't know. Like, I just had some inspiring people, partners back in the days, and we got to talk and figure out like everyone needs a software app. Everyone needs software to run any business nowadays, right? And
Mhm.
then it just keeps evolving. And what better industry to be in other industry like that, which just keep evolving. We get to keep innovating, and I've been a people's person, right? So I love dealing with people. So, and I kind of have. I'm good at putting people together and to get something out of them, get the best out of them. So I thought, okay, wow, why don't we put a team together and see what we can do? And then initially we started as an academy, like a software academy, to when people graduate from universities to build the soft skill gap
Mhm.
to cater to the real industry, the real world. As we were doing that, projects started coming to us, and here we are now. So we slowly involved into software development from the academy, and then the very first client was in real estate, and then we kept innovating, right? So if I just give you a little bit of an intro about the company, so we have three
Yeah.
pillars. Primarily a software development company. So we in that pillar we make like apps, web apps, mobile apps, AI products, blockchain, or we are augmented reality, virtual reality products. And then we
Okay.
have another pillar where we build our own products for us, not for clients, but it's in-house built. So one of the product is an AI agent that which is getting
Okay.
a lot of traction right now. So I would love to go into details later on,
Yeah.
Jen, what we are doing to businesses with the AI agent. And
Yeah. I
then
love agents. I think AI agents are awesome.
I
And to
know,
have
right?
a company is so great.
And the third pillar is like where we do staff augmentation, where we actually find tech resources for our clients. Some people, companies already have tech teams, they just want to expand. So we actually like the matchmaking and then provide the resource, and we manage if we have to. Yeah, so that's like in a nutshell, that's what we do. But I would love to go into any other questions that you may have about the company or the product that we have.
Yeah, let's start with your first pillar, creating software and creating apps for people. And you said something at the end, which I thought was really fun. So it's like you create the apps for people, you do the software, but then I think you said something at the end of that you do besides apps.
So we do apps. So mainly it could be a web app, it could be a mobile app, it could be just basically product engineering, right? So
Right.
people come to us with like ideas, right? Hey, I want to do this. And it could be early stage startups, it could be mid-size, it could be even like bigger size companies, right? Even like upper mid market. They would say, hey, I want to automate this process, or we've been doing this for 20 years. Now we want to go to the next level with this kind of a platform. So that's
Yeah,
where we come in with
I see.
consultation.
So it might be an app that helps your company, but it might be a product that's within the company, not for the clients, but for the users of the company, like the employees.
That's correct. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So we nowadays, I mean, everything or everybody comes to us with, oh, we want it to be an AI app, right?
Yeah.
So we are great with AI products, and I can go into details. And then we are also like doing a lot of blockchain work.
That was the thing you said at the end, the blockchain.
Blockchain, that's it.
So yeah, we used to dabble a little bit in NFTs when they were popular,
That's right.
but they're on the blockchain, and I don't think people really understand how important the blockchain technology is,
Yep.
especially with banking and how easy and with cryptocurrency and all those things. So, what kind of things are you doing in the blockchain
Uh,
area space?
yeah, everyone thinks banking, yes, banking is huge, but there are so many other industries that that need blockchain, right? Actually, okay, so one of the industries beyond fintech is like movie industry, streaming industry. How you share credentials could be Amazon Prime or Netflix or
Yeah,
always the content creators don't get benefited by that because I would share my credentials with you and you will share with your son. So there's no credibility, there's no some kind of like accountability, right? So who is watching my content? Am I getting benefited by that content, by that usage of that? So what we do with blockchain is we through NFTs we create tokens for every stakeholder of that chain. So every time when a content is shared, it doesn't have to be a movie, it could be a game, it could be anything, right? It could be a song. So the original content creators, stakeholders get a piece of the pie because everything is recorded, everything is NFTs, right? So
yeah, I like that. We had an interview one time with Mark Cuban, who owns the Mavericks. I think it's basketball,
right,
and I guess he's been using the blockchain technology and NFTs for his tickets. So when you go to take your ticket to the stadium to go to the game, it's all connected to the blockchain, and everything's so different people can get a piece of it with the ticket holder. So it's not just a paper ticket or this online ticket, it's in the blockchain. So I thought
that's
that was
exactly
really cool.
right. So there are so many industries like that. So something I we love about our work is sometimes we don't have to be that creative. We get people with so many creative minds, and it blows our mind. Like sometimes, wow, like nobody has. Wow, like how did you think of this?
And I don't know if I fully understand it because I'm calling it the blockchain instead. I'm sure it's just blockchain technology. I'm sure there's not a the in front of it.
That's all right.
I say the Instagram, that shows how old I am.
What's important, you know what it does and do great things. And it's evolving very fast, and
Yeah.
AI is much faster, but yeah.
Mhm. Let's talk about the second pillar because we just published a book called Be Recognized about the AI authority engine to help your business grow and take your book and make a bunch of content out of it and build your business with a lead magnet that works for you all year long. And a lot of that is using AI and AI agents. So how do you use AI agents in your business?
Sure. So our product is an in-house built product. It's our own product, Jen. So it's mainly when you say AI agent, there are so many AI agents can do so many things, right? I don't even go into details. And so many things like doing predictions, doing all kinds of analysis and
Right, draft emails, whatever.
so what our product does is it's a very specific is an AI voice and text agent. So
Okay.
it basically doing the work your BDR or SDR, your admin assistant would do. So we can do so it does inbound both inbound and outbound calling. If I talk about some use cases, it can do follow-up calls, it could book appointments for you, it could qualify leads for you, it could promote a product or service, it can answer customer service, resolve issues. Just like I want you to think of it as your admin, your assistant.
Yeah.
Can do anything. So then on top of that, it'll update your CRM or whatever the system that is integrated to. It'll send emails out, it'll send text messages out, confirmation text, DocuSigns, whatever you want your admin to do, for example. And then on top of that, since we are connected to OpenAI at the back end, LLM, it can support up to 20 plus languages.
Wow.
So if somebody's asking, oh, do you have somebody who speaks Mandarin or Spanish? So we have a Spanish or the Mandarin agent. On top of that, it can do localizations, like it could be clients of us like in Australia, so they want the Australian accent or
Right.
the
English
South
British
African
accent.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the British accent. So it can do all of that. And what else is
Does
versatile?
it do Valley Girl California accent?
That's how we normally do it. I like that. Um, yeah. So basically, some people, clients come to us like, "Hey, can you follow my HubSpot's tasks?" And then can the AI agent follow the task and do the needful? Yes, we do that.
Mhm.
A lot of people come to us for lead qualifications, or so if you talk about industries, our healthcare, fintech, real estate, logistics, auto dealerships, hotels. Sometimes when you call hotels, you still have the IVR, right? Press one for even if you're in-house guest, press one for to book a spa, press two
Yeah.
for concierge. So AI, you don't need that anymore. The AI agent will be will be front facing. Okay, Jen, I'll reserve a dinner, make a dinner reservation for you, or book a
Mhm.
cabana for the weekend, or oh, you lost your something valuable item, so I will take the report, and then it'll basically
Anything you
give
need.
you anything you need.
I
So
like that. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the AI going to take over all the jobs? Because I think a lot of people are worried about that, or you hear about that with people who don't really understand AI, or people who don't haven't been using it a lot, or they just barely open Chat GPT. They haven't even downloaded it on their phone. Like, the, so what is your take on how these agents and AI tools can help businesses? And do you think it's going to take jobs, or do you think that it enhances and
so I'll give you a few
okay.
examples, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In my view, AI, so at least whatever we are building, is not to take jobs, but to complement the jobs,
Yeah.
right? Believe you don't need a human to, for example, make thousands of cold calling, and
Yeah.
half of them go into answering machines, half of them are disconnected. This is their valuable time, and I believe the people, you don't need people to call to confirm appointments.
Yeah.
Appointment. We need humans to do greater things than this.
Yes.
So that let the AI do the dirty work for you, and let's use the human where it's really needed. You go to a restaurant, you can't have an AI agent greet to you and seat to you, right? And you need a
Right.
human to do that. But then you can have the AI agent to take the orders and
Yes.
communicate with the kitchen and then do the record in the
Mhm.
system, right? So we need to think of ways how can we. So in healthcare, we still have nurses calling, are you coming, are you still coming to meet Dr. Patel? Or so we don't need a nurse to do that. Let's AI
Right.
agent do that, but let's use the nurse where it's really necessary, where the human is
Yeah.
really needed. AI cannot replace humans. we
Yeah.
Now with this podcast, I'm talking to you, we are building a connection, we are building relationship. AI can do that, right? I mean,
Right.
it's AI is just a robot, it's just
Yeah.
to do the job. So I strongly don't
I
believe that
agree.
AI is going to replace humans, or
No,
no, it
I
cannot.
agree, because if you use the tool how it's supposed to be used, then it just improves and enhances it, right? We always say it's if you're building a house, you could use just your hands or a handsaw to cut the wood, but it's going to take you a really long time. Or you can use a tool that was created for really fast, like a circle saw, and actually cut 10 pieces of wood the same, like in 2 minutes instead of sawing by hand, right? So
and
I using the tool in the right way to enhance human capability.
so we have so many tools, like even like small businesses use every day, right? Could be Slack, it could be LinkedIn, it could be so many. So sometimes it's hard to keep track of all these messages, what's coming into all these platforms, and AI can be a great tool to deal with these tools.
Yes. Yeah,
No.
we even had one of our friends who used an AI agent because they were hiring someone, and they had probably like 100 emails of all the resumes coming into their
Exactly.
email. And so they used the AI agent to go through like each of the emails and find the criteria in the resumes that they were looking for, and then it narrowed it down to 10. And then they could read just those 10, and it saved them so much time. And then they did the 10 interviews and they hired the people that they
Yeah,
needed.
and then you need the human to do that. You need a human
Mhm.
to do the interviews and hire the people, but let AI sort out those resumes.
Yeah.
And we have a client who's doing 220,000 calls a month.
Oh, wow.
Imagine, these are just cold calling, right?
Yeah.
So imagine a human doing that. First of all, it's so boring.
Yeah.
It's so demotivating. It's just some. So there's so many applications we can actually use AI to help you out.
Yes.
To you said like that wood cutting exercise, right? So let the AI do that, but then you can actually spend time with your family.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So
Let's
amazing.
move on to the third pillar. And what was your third pillar that you do?
The staff augmentation. Uh,
Yes.
so we
Connecting.
connecting people. So that's again, so if the it's a global space that we are working with Jen in anymore. So this geography that doesn't matter anymore. Everybody's on remote, everybody's on Zoom, everybody's all the platforms like designed to host remote working, right? So you all over the world, we get access to everybody has access to all kinds of talents, right? So sometimes there when you're in businesses, you need to keep the cost down. Sometimes they have like specific niche skill set that they're looking for. Sometimes it's not available in this particular region, or a different language, or so what we do is based on the exact requirement of our clients. We provide resources. So it could be expand the existing tech team, or they want to start a tech department in their within the organization, do everything in house. So we help them out, right? So we manage them, we supervise, and then later on after we train them, and they can actually absorb as their own employees too if they're interested. So what we do is we connect, we do the matchmaking, we do the initial screening, make sure that the person is skilled and experienced and can handle these kind of critical missions. And yeah, so that's where we add value and help the community, business community, with connecting people.
That's great. Tell people where they can go to get more information about Verstack and how they can get your services so that they can use better AI agents and have more time in their life to live with, to have fun time and travel with their families.
Sure, it's our website is Virstack, VIRSTACK, so virtual stack,
Okay.
virstack.com. But if somebody's particularly interested in going and finding out about an AI agent, then it's verstack.ai.
Okay, great. We'll put that up in the show notes. So we have Verstack, VIRSTACK.com or Verstack.ai.
Correct. Correct.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Roshi, for being on the show and for helping us to understand a little bit about technology today.
Thank you for the opportunity given, Jen, and would love to share what we have done across the years and how can we help the community and to stay in touch and answer any questions even after the show. Thank you so much for the
Thank
opportunity.
you. And thanks everyone for listening. Please go and subscribe and like this podcast. Please leave your comments and let us know what you thought. And if you have any questions, please reach out.
Hey, are you looking to increase your revenue, build credibility, and elevate your brand? This podcast is brought to you by Elite Online Publishing, an innovative publishing and full spectrum marketing company. They will publish and market your book to make it a #1 bestseller. Becoming an author is the best way to market your business. So contact them at eliteonlinepublishing.com today. All of their authors become #1 bestsellers.